Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're exploring one of the most iconic and highly prized coins in American numismatics, the United States Eisenhower $1 coin from 1971, specifically the Denver Mint version. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of history, art, and rarity that every serious collector dreams of adding to their collection. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll discover why this particular Eisenhower dollar can fetch an astonishing amount of money and how you can spot one yourself. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971 as a tribute to President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a beloved five-star general and the 34th President of the United States. The coin features a striking profile of Eisenhower on the obverse side, capturing his dignified presence and leadership. On the reverse, you'll find an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, an eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, symbolizing America's monumental achievement in space exploration. The combination of these designs makes the Eisenhower dollar a powerful emblem of American history and progress. Now, although millions of Eisenhower dollars were minted, the 1971 Denver Mint version stands apart due to its rarity and some fascinating minting quirks. One key feature that collectors obsess over is the Type II reverse. In the early production of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, two variations of the reverse design appeared. Type 1 has a smooth eagle's tail feathers, while Type 2 shows detailed, textured feathers, a detail that was later corrected by the Mint. The Type 2 reverse is far scarcer, making coins with this design highly desirable. These subtle differences can only be spotted with a keen eye or a magnifying glass, but spotting one could mean you're holding a piece of history that's worth serious money, another exciting aspect that elevates the value of the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar is the existence of certain mint errors and proof versions. Error coins like double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes are always prized among collectors because they represent unintentional deviations that make each coin unique. Proof coins from the Denver Mint are exceptionally rare for this year, adding another layer of desirability for those fortunate enough to find one. The condition of the coin also plays a critical role. Uncirculated coins with full original luster and no wear are in the highest demand. If you want to identify a valuable 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar, it's important to closely inspect the reverse side for the texture of the eagle's feathers and carefully examine the coin for any unusual marks or doubling. Professional grading can greatly help in authenticating the coin's condition and any error attributes it may possess. The best graded examples have recently been commanding remarkable sums in the market, especially from dedicated collectors and investors looking for top-tier pieces. To give you an idea of just how valuable this coin can be. Recent auctions have seen the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar in pristine condition with the rare Type II reverse and notable error features sell for jaw-dropping amounts. This has created a surge in interest and demand from collectors worldwide eager to own this extraordinary coin. So, if you happen to come across a 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar, pay close attention, it might just be worth a fortune. We'd love to hear if you've ever found one or if you have questions about how to spot these rare variations. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share your coin hunting stories with the community. To wrap up, a 1971 D. Eisenhower $1 coin with the rare Type II reverse or significant mint errors and preserved in top condition could be worth an incredible $70,000. That's right, $70,000 for a single coin. This just goes to show the incredible value that lies hidden in the small details of our everyday currency. Second rare coin. We're diving into the world of the United States Eisenhower $1 coin from 1974, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but holds incredible value and interest for collectors worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, stick with me because the 1974 Eisenhower dollar has some amazing secrets that could make it a true gem in your collection. The Eisenhower dollar was minted from 1971 to 1978 as a tribute to President Dwight D. Eisenhower and as a celebration of the Apollo 11 moon landing. On the obverse, you'll find a dignified portrait of Eisenhower, capturing his leadership and legacy. The reverse features the iconic eagle landing on the moon with an olive branch, symbolizing peace and the great leap for mankind. The 1974 issue is especially significant because it was minted during a time of economic and political change in the United States, and it carries a rich historical backdrop. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced in 1974, what makes this particular year's coin stand out is the existence of unique variations and minting errors that collectors absolutely covet. One of the most talked about features is the Type II reverse design. Like the 1971 issue, the 1974 coins also have reverse variations where the eagle's feathers and other details vary slightly, adding an exciting challenge for collectors trying to identify these subtle differences. Coins with the rarer Type II reverse are incredibly sought after because they represent a limited production run and are much harder to find in pristine condition. But it doesn't stop there. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is also known for some fascinating minting errors that increase its desirability. These can include doubling of the die on the lettering or the eagle, off-center strikes, and even some rare die cracks. Such errors occur during the minting process, making these coins truly one of a kind. Collectors value error coins immensely because they showcase the unpredictable nature of coin production and highlight the imperfections that make each coin unique. When it comes to assessing the value of a 1974 Eisenhower dollar, condition is everything. Coins that have never been circulated and still maintain their original mint luster, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command significantly higher prices. The presence of the Type II reverse or notable mint errors combined with flawless condition can catapult a coin's worth into the stratosphere. For those wondering how to identify these rare variations and errors, it's important to closely inspect the coin's details with a magnifying glass. Focus on the eagle's feathers on the reverse, check the lettering for any doubling or unusual marks, and look for any misalignments or cracks. Having a coin professionally graded not only confirms its authenticity, but also helps establish its market value, especially if it's a rare or error specimen. In recent years, the market for Eisenhower dollars, especially the 1974 issues with rare reverses and errors, has seen a surge in interest. Auction houses and private collectors are actively bidding on these coins, driving prices higher as demand grows. This trend highlights just how valuable and collectible these coins have become, turning what might seem like everyday pocket change into prized pieces of history. If you've ever come across a 1974 Eisenhower dollar, or if you own one, take a closer look. You could be holding a rare treasure that many collectors are desperately searching for. And if you have any stories about finding these coins or questions on how to spot errors and assess value, please share them in the comments. We love hearing from you and learning together about these fascinating numismatic gems. To close, the 1974 United States Eisenhower $1 coin, especially those with rare reverse types and notable mint errors, can be worth a staggering $50,000. Yes, $50,000 for a single coin that tells a powerful story of America's history and craftsmanship. Last unique coin, we're focusing on a real treasure that any coin collector or history buff would love to find: the United States Eisenhower $1 coin from 1972, minted at Denver. This coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of a transformative era in the U.S. and one of the most sought-after coins in the Eisenhower series. If you want to learn what makes this coin so special and how much it could be worth, stay tuned because this story is packed with excitement. The Eisenhower dollar was first introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a revered leader and five-star general who shaped much of the 20th century. The coin's design carries deep symbolism. The obverse features a proud, detailed portrait of Eisenhower, while the reverse proudly showcases an eagle landing on the moon, a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission and America's pioneering space achievements. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar carries this legacy forward, but stands out because of its unique production characteristics and rare varieties that have captivated collectors for decades. What really makes the 1972 Denver Eisenhower dollar stand apart is the presence of certain minting anomalies and rarities that add incredible value to the coin. One of the most notable features collectors hunt for is the Type 2 reverse. Like other years in the series, the 1972 D has subtle variations in the design details, especially in the eagle's feathers and the spacing of elements on the reverse side. These small but significant differences make the Type 2 reverse extremely rare, as it was produced in much smaller numbers before the design was corrected. Coins bearing this reverse are hot commodities in the collector market, but that's just the beginning. The 1972 D Eisenhower dollar is also famous for a range of mint errors that can make a huge difference in its value. These errors include double dies, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment during striking, and die cracks, which create raised lines or unusual marks on the coin. Some examples have even displayed off-center strikes or unusual metal anomalies. Each of these mistakes occurred during the minting process and makes every error coin a one-of-a-kind collector's item. Collectors eager to add a 1972 D Eisenhower dollar to their collection will pay special attention to condition as well. Uncirculated coins, those that show no wear and retain their original mint luster, naturally fetch higher prices. Having a coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC can help authenticate its condition and verify the presence of rare features or errors, which is critical when it comes to determining value. The most pristine coins with these rare characteristics are the crown jewels for any collection. Recent auction results and private sales demonstrate just how in demand the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar has become. Coins exhibiting the rare Type 2 reverse or mint errors have commanded impressive sums, sometimes fetching prices well beyond what many would expect for a coin of this type. The market continues to grow as more collectors recognize the historical significance and rarity of these pieces, driving up demand and prices. If you're lucky enough to own a 1972 D Eisenhower dollar, or if you come across one during your coin hunts, make sure to examine it carefully. Look closely at the reverse eagle's feathers and the edges for signs of doubling or cracking. If you're unsure about what to look for, seeking a professional appraisal or certification can make all the difference in unlocking the true value of your coin. If you found one or are curious about these fascinating coins, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and help answer any questions about identifying, valuing, or collecting these amazing pieces of history. To wrap things up, a 1972 D United States Eisenhower $1 coin with rare reverse varieties or notable mint errors, especially those preserved in top uncirculated condition, can be worth an astonishing $54,000. That's $54,000 for a coin that carries such rich history and rarity. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future coin discoveries. Until next time, keep searching and happy collecting.